In my region, we don't need to do promotion. The people stand queue to work for CF.
They realized this children ministry can change their country. So they decide to give their life to CF.
Many of them work without money, years without money, and the volunteer can do 6, 8, 20 clubs a week. And they do the work not for the money, but for God.
But how can they live?
Before I received the span, I used to serve God, knowing that if one of these little ones dies without knowing the Lord Jesus Christ, I will be held accountable. God has called me to go and reach out to them. That is what motivates me.
The biggest clubs that we've got in the world was a volunteer lady. She's still working for us now as a full-time worker, but she's got more than 700 clubs with the volunteers that she's trained. And she did it for free, without a car, without nothing.
The children in the slums, they are ready for us.
In some of the schools, as soon as I arrive there, they start screaming and shouting, Madam Siba, Madam Siba. They just come to me and say, yes, it's club time. My friends used to invite me to their schools, but I would turn them down because I could not be able to reach there. But with SPAN now, I'm able to go to 7 different schools. I am able to reach many more children.
It's very exciting to see that some of these faithful workers continue with their ministry, though the difficulties are really big.
They are ready to go to the length and breadth of their countries.
They are faithful and devoted.
They do not give up, they continue, they persevere.
I love them and I want to give the best to them so that they can continue on with this ministry.
The challenges that the national missionaries face, number one is finance.
The countries are unable to support their own workers. The churches have not caught the vision of missions.
They will say, you have been trained. Why don't you go and look for a job instead of being involved with this children's ministry? They think he's being lazy without realizing that reaching the children is really a hard work.
And if we look at close countries, you can't ask a country with 99% Islam people to, where will you collect the money? There's no church in the country.
Actually, if they get you, they'll kill you. You'll lose your life.
There are no public local churches, very tiny few number of underground churches.
The only possibility to keep them in the ministry is to help them from outside the country.
People raise support. Can I tell you how the people raise support? When I was leaving one place where I lived as a missionary, the people sent me a gift. And some of the children walked 30 kilometers with a handful of rice. But they said, Pastor Frick, this is a gift from my family. They give you the hand of rice. One child walked with 1 egg for 30 miles just to say thank you. And then the church sent me 240 toothbrushes for the workers of Child Evangelism Fellowship. The letter said, we asked the people to give their toothbrushes when they finished with it, and it was 240 second-hand toothbrushes. And you just wonder, what do we give to the Lord? But you also learn something. God never let something happen to you without teaching you something. We can give our best to God. And that is what many people that support CF is not rich people. It's poor people that love the Lord so much that they give. And some people have got money, like the man that paid my studies. I asked him, what must I do? He said, just tell the people what can they do for the Lord. And God will put people on your way. And that's what we're trying to do, to tell them what is happening with their money.
Don't miss out on all of our new videos. Subscribe to our channel and be sure to turn on notifications.